Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Max Scherzer gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Fouled off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Smoke toward the hole, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Scherzer will check it first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schwarber is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting fourth.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, how about Dansby Swanson? He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Acuna digs in now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Mike Soroka starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're getting a look at one of the top young right-handers in all of baseball. The Braves have had some great starting pitching over the years, and they've developed another one here in Soroka. Big-time sink on his fastball, great secondary pitches. Basically, he's one of the top pitchers in the game.
Now to the plate, here is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And it's fouled away. Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Luis Garcia. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Set to deliver the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Garcia is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today playing shortstop. Nope. You have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive, reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
The 3-1. Grounded to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Juan Soto to the plate now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Washington. That'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, in the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
2-1 to count. He's ready now. The pitch. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Scherzer will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
At the plate, Austin Riley. This is foul right side. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A 1 pitch on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
The batter will be Christian Pache, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 2-0.
Ball inside.
Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Ready with the 3-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
Hey, man, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Second home run early in the year, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
The catcher.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Nope. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1 to Yan Gomes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
1 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got full count.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's set. Here it comes. Robles is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Gomes stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Left center, base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the 2nd inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Into the box now, Max Scherzer.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now the 1-0. Hit down the line at first. Swinging a soft liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from 3rd.
boy, D-Roll, that's the case right there. He hit it just like he thought it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Here now is Trey Turner. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Turner, a native Floridian, he was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here it comes, 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. The tag gets one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. It's the Nationals 4, and the Braves nothing. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and Mike Soroka will bat next.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. Fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Count remains 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fouled off. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Two and 0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
2 balls, no strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And it's fouled away.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Luis Garcia. Now the pitch. Lifted into center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 out.
The batter, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it. Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
A little bouncer. The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Kyle Schwarber is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Now the 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit to first. Freeman is up with it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They lead it 4-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. high in the air down the right field line. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Starlin Castro. First pitch on the way. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit down the third base line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And there's one down now. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third basemen show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across the first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. To the plate now, Yan Gomes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder, Victor.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch of the AB now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snicker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Travis d'Arnaud, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
d'Arnaud stands at second with no outs. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Christian Pache. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike 2 swinging.
0-2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Bell brings it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
Orlando Arcia will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Orlando Arcia.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's it.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So next to hit is Ozzie Albies. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Next to dig in, Dansby Swanson struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep,
And he takes ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Mm, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And yet another strikeout here, his 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Touki Toussaint will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So stepping in is Max Scherzer, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Trey Turner stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 2-1.
Down at 3-1.
Luis Garcia waits on deck. The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Now into the box, Luis Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here now the 2-2.
You got 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
One out and a runner on second base. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. 2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0 home. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Nationals lead 1, but they're in front 4-0. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now here it comes.
Hey.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That evens it up 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Popped up. Garcia has a play. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty B, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
First pitch on the way. Travis d'Arnaud is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The relay on to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Ryan Harper is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Ryan Harper.
At the plate now, Austin Riley, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
d'Arnaud at second with 2 down. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Nationals 4 and the Braves 1. And now for Washington, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1-1 to Schwarber. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna is under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
And now here is Josh Bell, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Starlin Castro will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back and take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Up high, 2-1 now. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 4-1. Tanner Rainey will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be Christian Pache. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Ball 2.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ender Inciarte comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
Fastball well outside.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball 3.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it 4-1. Tyler Matzek will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Last half of the 7th here, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Matzek comes set. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Slow little roller to 3rd. Scooped up. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the National center fielder. Matzik offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 2-0. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Ryan Zimmerman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for Washington. Number 11, Ryan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Robles, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is right there for Darno to get his man.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
2 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing for Washington as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Wander Suero will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Now the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here now the 2-2 down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And there's ball 1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Here it comes on 3-0. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Luis Avilan is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Luis Avilan.
Next to hit, Travis d'Arnaud. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 left for Atlanta, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. A.J. Minter will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. So now to the plate, Trey Turner. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 6. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman number 2, Luis Garcia.
Digging in next, Luis Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Weekly hit to third. Right to him. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Number 22,
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. First delivery to him. Line to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they lead it 4-1. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 52, Brad.
And now in the box, Austin Riley. It could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles is right there, 1 down.
Now back, right field, Christian Pache.
Next to hit is Christian Pache. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside. 2-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 2-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hey.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The pitcher, number 33,
Aire Adrianza will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 23, Aire Adrianza.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. And now a pitch on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Washington Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Mike Soroka was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. 1.